Nathan Outteridge, tricky old weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah, tricky is a good way to describe it. If yesterday was like a sick easterly, today was like a dead easterly. There was very little wind out there, and I've not really experienced much racing on Sydney Harbour ever in those conditions. But sailing F50s, drifting around was something that we obviously need to work on.
It must be incredibly tense for for all of you, but for the flight controller and the wing trimmer as well, just trying to get any sort of elevation.
Yeah, well, the foils are probably slowing you down more than they're helping you in those kind of conditions. But yeah, the wing trimmer and trimming the jib super critical and that stuff, and trying to like find a bit of flow and get the boat moving off the gun and around the course is super important. So, what we did today as a fleet racing in those conditions is like nothing like what we did yesterday, and completely opposite to Auckland and really different to what we were doing in Perth. So, yeah, it's unexpected to come to Sydney and sail in those conditions. We understand, places like Geneva in the Middle East, you could expect that, but we weren't expecting to deal with that this early in the season, and yeah, unfortunately, it caught us out.
And some unusual techniques I'd not heard of cycling the boards. Tell us what that's about. What's the physics of that?
Oh, basically, every time you push the board down, it propels the boat forward.
How does it do that?
Well, it just, as it pushes the boat, as the board down, it like shoots it forward. So you get like a little pump, and then you lift it and you just do it. And if you could, you just do it the whole around the course, and you go way faster.
You've got a limit of 6 a minute or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of think it's a bit of a stupid thing that we're allowed to do it to start with.
Pumping.
We're meant to be powered by nature, right? And I remember watching events last year, particularly in Abu Dhabi, where they were cycling the boards and pumping around the course, and thought to myself, I really hope they can not let us do that in the future. But here we are in Sydney, pumping the boards to get us around the course. And, normally it's about using the wind to generate thrust to get the boats going. But yeah, I guess I've got to learn how to pump the boards better.
And one last thing, the 29 rigs are now 27 and a half. Is that right? Is it just that they don't need the extra height or the extra weight once they've got the T4s and the light airs? Why is it shortened?
I don't know. It's not really a question for me why we don't have the 29 and the 27. But it's definitely heavier than the 24 wing. So even though you can generate more power out of the thing, you actually have to go faster to get takeoff. And so it's really 50-50 what's actually better. But I guess if it's under that 6-7 knots, there's a higher chance that you could fly a hull with that bigger wing. And once it's flying and heeled to leeward, then the weight of it helps the boat stay heeled over. But we were struggling to fly a hull in the best of times today. So,
all right, well, all the best for Rio, and see you later.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Cheers.